What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy SnowyKurama, and we are here for MRL, or Monoegg Rainbow League. It's week 4, and I'm finally saying it right. And we're here with Destiny, of course.
Hi.
So this week we're against the Scrooge McDuckletts, who is a psychic-type team, and their team is as follows. Tapu Lele, Jirachi, Alakazam, Meloetta, Slowking, Orbeetle, Mr. Rhyme, Behem, Baltoy, Natu, and Mega Gallade. I think so far this team hasn't won a week, so hopefully we won't
Lose.
We won't get them their win. I don't know. I think it's going to be a good battle for sure. It's very hard to know what to do besides just pressing U-turn. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and get to our team. First up, we have a Choice Scarfed Cinderace. Not heavy-duty boots this time, but Choice Scarf. We have Pyro Ball, Iron Head, U-turn, and Sucker Punch. We have Iron Head here because they have a Tapu Lele on their team, and that thing is not exactly weak to anything else that the Cinderace could do, because it's not exactly weak to Sucker Punch, being a fairy type, as well as Psychic Surge making priority moves fail. So that's not fun. This thing is outspeeding the Mega Gallade if our Choice Scarf is knocked off, and will definitely outspeed a Choice Scarfed Tapu Lele. Next. Up next is our Darmanitan. We have the boots this time because I figured we have scarfed freaking Cinderace already, and this will throw somebody off if they're expecting scarfed Darmanitan like we've been running every time. We have Flare Blitz, U-turn, and Earthquake for our offensive moves. Earthquake is here because I didn't know what the hell else to put on here. And then Taunt is here to stop any type of Trick Room shenanigans because they're a Psychic team, and we're scared of Trick Room because we have lots of fast fire types.
Yeah.
Next.
Oh, I was like,
It's okay, I haven't exactly been giving any cues.
Nope.
Okay, we have Torkoal next. This is our Sunsetter. We have the boots, of course, so we're not whittled down by some rocks. Speaking of rocks, we have that as well as Rapid Spin, Lava Plume, and Toxic. Toxic is here to do our usual
Damage.
You know what it does, toxic damage. Lava Plume, so we can maybe burn things, and of course we have Hazard and Hazard removal. We're max Spadef, so we can take some special hits, since that's what this team seems to be more centered around rather than physical. Next. Next is Pyroar, a Choice Specs Pyroar. This thing is ass, like I've said before, but I thought that it might do something this week. We got Fire Blast, Solar Beam, Dark Pulse, and Hyper Beam. Yes, we're bringing Hyper Beam. Oh no. So Hyper Beam is just something that's gonna blow away something. Hopefully, just nuke it out right away.
Like the wind.
What?
Blow away.
Oh, okay. Well, I was confused because it's not a flying move. I guess it just went over my head.
Yeah, it did.
Sorry.
Start laughing at my jokes.
Anyway, all these moves are going to be very good in the sun. And there's a Slowking on the other team, so Solar Beam's a must.
Yeah, bitch.
Up next is our Mega Charizard Y. We have Fire Blast, Solar Beam, Air Slash, and Ominous Wind. I couldn't tell you why.
There's the wind.
Oh, yeah. Tee-hee. I couldn't really tell you why we have Ominous Wind on here, besides the fact that it's a ghost move and we're facing a Psychic team. That's really it. Other moves are just basic Charizard Y moves.
You talk like you didn't build the team.
I mean, I did, but I was tired
Oh, poor guy.
when I built it, so. Next.
Hello.
Last but not least is Rotom Heat. More boots on this thing so that it doesn't get whittled down by rocks. We got Will-O-Wisp, Volt Switch, Shadow Ball, and Hover Heat.
These boots are made for walking. They wouldn't hear a knee slap as
God. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, Overheat will do lots in the sun. Shadow Ball is nice because it's a bunch of Psychic types. Volt Switch for switching around, and Will-O-Wisp is here for the Mega Gallade, so can't do much damage to us once it's burned.
Yeah.
That's the team. Any more weird anecdotes from you?
I think I'm done.
Okay.
I think I'm done.
All right, then. I guess it's time to go ahead and get into the battle. Hello, everybody. This was supposed to be made a long-ass time ago, but it turns out we were recording probably with the wrong mic.
Oops.
Okay, we're recording with the right mic this time. I just wanted to make sure before we do all this again. It turns out we didn't. And then we can never record for videos again, and the channel will get deleted. Anyway, this is week 4 battle against Board and his team. I don't remember the team name. I said it beforehand. I think it's Scrooge McDuckletts. I remember that because I think the name's funny. Anyway, without stalling, let's get into this freaking battle. Let's figure out what he did. We started off with Darm, apparently. I think our plan was to just U-turn around his whole ass team because of his psychic moves, but we learned early on that that wasn't exactly the best way to go about things.
Oh, and someone in the chat in the battle got my joke with the "I'm a creep" like Radiohead. You know what I'm saying? I was happy about that, and that recording was lost. So yeah.
Was it Sean? It was probably Sean. He knows music. Yeah, that was Sean. Anyway, we U-turn. Baltoy almost gets messed up off of that crit, which is just crazy bulky, I guess.
Yeah.
What are we in this again? I want to say we are boots, so we don't have any additional power.
So probably, because I said that.
Anyway, Cinderace comes out here so we could just do the same thing. In retrospect, we probably should not have U-turned. We could have just pressed anything.
Oh, well.
But they got off their rocks, which is good for them. You throw out our Torkoal probably just to do the same thing, or maybe even get rid of their rocks.
Got their rocks off. That's the same.
Anyway, this was an oversight on our part. We definitely should have brought Volcanion on our team, probably instead of Pyroar, even though I thought it'd be cool to actually bring the damn thing. Because of this Slowking right here. It's a water type against our fire team. Not fun. Anyway, they calm-minded. We got rid of the rocks on our side of the field and raised our Piss-Spore speed, because, you know, it's important. Toxic, that was actually the baby's idea. Explain your idea, baby.
I don't remember, but I think I was like, we should Toxic to get those, get some of that HP down. And I think it ended up helping, so.
Yeah, I don't remember what I said we should have done.
Yes.
I think it was probably getting our rocks up. Anyway, because we're Spadef, I'm fairly sure, and the sun, we didn't get a lot of damage off from that Surf. But Surf on the rest of our team, yeah, that's pretty scary. As you can see, our Rotom's at half. It's probably also wearing the boots.
Someone's wearing the boots. I made the joke for some reason.
Okay, so Rotom was obviously sacked off here, so we could get in something else. Sun's also gone, which kind of sucks. Charizard comes out, probably gonna Solar Beam this thing. Or that thing.
Something.
Drought appears, of course, because that's what happens. Yep, here's a Solar Beam. And it does nothing to this Meloetta. This thing was very confusing. I've only faced a Meloetta once before this. And it was for PDL Season 1. And that was 4 years ago.
Yikes.
So, who's to say? We just Fire Blasted this thing, so we had no idea what else to do. Now this thing Relic Songs on us, which turns it to its Pirouette form, I think. Whatever form. Which becomes a normal fighting, which I'm not exactly sure why that's allowed, considering that this thing is on a Psychic team. I mean, I don't claim to know all the rules for Monotype, I just know that's fun meta. So, it's very confusing. To me, it's almost like being allowed to have Mega Gyarados on your flying team.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Honestly don't think you should be able to Relic Song, but whatever. This was like a week ago, and we don't care that much. Anyway, again, like I said, never played a Meloetta before very often, so this thing outspeeding us was actually insane. Had no idea it had up to 390 speed, because I didn't know it actually had any stat differential, so we just died to the Stone Edge for no reason. That was something. probably yelled and screamed in the original. So we go out to our Cinderace. We just Pyro Ball this thing, get rid of it. Pretty sure we're scarfed.
Bye-bye. Non-psychic.
Yeah, right? Slowking's here. We just go out to our Darmanitan. Probably just sack something off. It goes for freaking, what's it called? Slack off. Gets its HP back, which is not bad at all. U-turn goes ahead and takes it back down to where it used to be. Go out to Torkoal, probably to take a surf. Yep. I want to say we set up our rocks at this point. Let's see. Behem comes out. And yep, that's rocks. I have never played a Behem in my life. So knowing anything about what this thing was going to do, no, we weren't going to know at all. So I was like, shit, what now? I want to say we just attacked into it. No, we went Pyroar, which really, really sucks because this thing is now agilitying, and in the original recording, for some reason last week I was just out of it. Just completely out of it. So, calcing this thing, doing damage. I think we pressed either Dark Pulse or Hyper Beam or something.
We pressed
like
something.
that. Probably Hyper Beam to do a nuke ton of damage.
If you think I remember anything, you're wrong.
You pressed the buttons.
That was a week ago. I'm a new person now.
I'm a new person. Anyway, I didn't calc the agility. So, of course, their Meteor Beam just sharts all over us.
So it doesn't matter what I press.
No, not really. This fight was definitely a doozy, to be sure. Cinderace comes back out. We Pyro Ball in the sun.
Fuck
and of
you.
course, that just messes it up. So that really does say that we're scarfed. Because Behem's a slow little boy. We just switch out of here, go out to this thing, get up the sun again. Psychic, actually, which was not expected at all. But a crit was nice for them. I guess it was okay for us, considering that we could just go back out into something else. Cinderace comes in, probably to do that, yep. Goes down to 12. We go out into our Darmanitan to take whatever it wants to throw at us. Slacks off here. I want to say we pressed the U-turn button.
Just keep U-turning.
No, we actually pressed taunt,
No.
probably so it doesn't use Calm Mind or Slack Off anymore. This is where pressing U-turn a bunch wasn't exactly the best way to deal with this team, and where our Toxic really did pay off, because now that it's taunted, it cannot recover any except for with Regenerator, which I think they do switch out eventually, and it's just getting whittled down, so I guess that's pretty damn lucky. They go out to their Gallade. I want to say we U-turned, because what else are we going to do? Yup.
Takes off a good chunk of their HP, though.
Oh yeah. Cinderace probably Pyro Balls. Bam. Shadow Sneak. For whatever reason, I don't know. I guess it's because, you know, it's not going to outspeed the Cinderace. So that's just prior damage to have. No more Sun for us, so this thing can just surf twice and win. Potentially. We go out to our Darmanitan because we're not going to be able to do anything with Pyro Ball. And so now it's our U-turning bunny rabbit versus the world. We could actually speed this up a slight bit, because it turns out that their Alakazam was not Focus Sash, and I was thinking it was this entire time. And we got a nice lucky crit. I'm not sure if it mattered. They U-turn. We live a surf because we're a bug type now. And then we U-turn again for the game. Now, if you were paying attention, Cinderace got every kill.
Yeah.
Which I didn't realize until...
We were not paying attention.
we were trying to figure out how to fucking win this game. After all the surprise Meteor Beams and Pirouette form Meloettas. If anyone has any type of Monotype ruling that they want to say, which is why Meloetta would be allowed at all to Pirouette form, please
we
leave
are
that
interested to know.
Yeah, please leave that in the comments. Like she said, we're interested to know what the hell is going on there. Not like it mattered, of course. Well, I guess it did, because if that didn't happen, we would have still had a Pyroar. But I mean, we still won. GG to board. That was a nice game. Caught us off guard a bunch. So yeah, our Cinderace got every kill. Fun fact.
MVP.
That made it the league kill leader in the MVP, yeah, of the, well, not league, but division, I guess. Division kill leader.
Yeah.
At least for that week, so, yep, that's it. I have nothing else to say. We're just saying yes over and over again.
Yeah.
Our next fight is up against, I want to say, the Carolina Rayquaza. Again, they have the Dragon team. That's going to be rough. That's going to be rough for sure.
Indeedy.
Anything else you want to say?
I don't think so. That definitely looked, well, I guess that definitely looked like we were done, but we underestimated ourselves and got the win, so.
Like this video if you have not already. Subscribe if you want some more of that SnowyKurama goodness and this MRL League, of course. Tickle that bell so you know when it is we're uploading. And with all that being said and more, this has been your boy, SnowyKurama. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.